I tried to highlight the 4 things that I'm concerned about this amendment that comes from the Facebook people. Number 1, the reclassification of drugs will make it more dangerous for this community. Nobody can deny that. You shouldn't be allowed to carry 19 grams of fentanyl and get a ticket. And once you get that ticket, they want you to go to treatment, but there's no repercussion if you go to treatment. And then we give them a second chance. And it isn't until the 3rd chance that we can try to do something, which either by then they've stolen from a lot of people to pay for these drugs or harm themselves. That doesn't make sense to me. This 25% discount release or whatever you want to call it is reality. I don't think people have attempted murder, robbery, terrorism, drug dealers should get a 25% discount. I'm sorry. I care about this community. I love this community and I live here, and I disagree with that. This probation idea of that you can't put anybody, incarcerate them if they violate probation, they don't go to the treatment, they don't go meet with the probation officer, and you can't do anything about it? That's the problem that I'm having with this. Why destroy our drug courts? It's working. Judge Farmer can tell you. We're saving 60% of the people. We're getting their case expunged. They're getting back out living good lives. I agree with the amendments. It's a good idea that get more treatment for people, but not at the risk of our public safety. And look at the other states. It's simply not working. And I ask every one of you, just one thing when you go home, read this amendment. The funding makes no sense. It doesn't talk about the geographics. It doesn't talk about who gets what. Nobody's really talked to the communities of how this is going to work. And their projections are simply wrong. The Ohio Budget Commission, the only objective group, is telling you it's wrong. It's going to end up costing you more money. So why don't at least Stark County be allowed to be involved in this talk about how to do it a better way? But if you pass this constitutional amendment, let's not kid each other. It's not going to be done. Again, thank you for coming out. I appreciate all your time and attention tonight. Thank you.
Ms. Diaz, your closing?
If you know someone who has ever struggled with addiction and you wanted better options for them, I urge you to vote yes on this. If you have known someone who struggled with addiction and is sober now, but is still having a hard time getting a job because they have a felony conviction, I urge you to vote yes on issue 1. We undermine public safety when we don't have treatment options available, when people are unable to access employment and education. That's what harms our public safety. Let's make sure that we speak as Ohioans in saying we're tired of waiting. Issue 1 would not be on the ballot if Ohioans of every walk of life were not tired of waiting. We've waited on the legislature. We know that we need to enhance drug courts. We know that we need more treatment options. We know that. We know that we need to focus our law enforcement resources on people who are posing a public safety risk, which is why the crafters of Ohio's Constitution said, when the legislature fails to act, the people can take action. And I urge you to take action if you want to see something different. Thank you.